A lot of people say, well, the only way to get started ranching is you either got to marry it or inherit it. Well, I'm not going to inherit one.
And he didn't marry it. Here at Bar 7 Ranch, we are first-generation ranchers, which comes with advantages, but it also comes with some disadvantages.
We didn't inherit any land. We didn't inherit any equipment. That's all stuff that we had to piece together here and there. But it also has taught us and our children, you know, how hard it is to get there. They see what we had to do to get to where we're at now.
And our kids have been able to watch this place go from bare land to barns and house and shop and lots and be built up.
I want them both to be able to say as they get older and they have, you know, the next generation, they can tell their kids, hey, I remember when we built that fence. I can remember me and Dad standing out there building this set of feedlot pens that we're still feeding cattle in every year. One of the things that I really hope my kids take from growing up here on this place is that work doesn't start and stop from a time clock. You start when it needs to get started and you finish when the work is done. No matter what avenue of life they take, I want them to know that, you know, hard work pays off. And I also want them to realize that no matter how hard you work, no matter how hard you try, sometimes things happen and those are out of your control, but that doesn't define who you are. I want them to learn the faith that we have in trusting that if we sow some grain or something for grazing, or if we buy some rams, or we're hoping that everything, it's not a hope, it's a hope that God's going to bless the hard work that we put in.
Faith is a big part of everything we do. We wouldn't have anything we have without the good Lord. We have the best view of what He created out here, and that's what we get to see every day is a beautiful sunrise and a beautiful sunset. We were always on Instagram and Facebook, just taking pictures of daily things happening around the ranch. And then one day we were on the way to check cows and Cody said something funny and I posted on TikTok. It got like 15,000 views overnight and he thought he was famous, proclaimed he was the king of TikTok the next day. And so then from there on, we kept with that momentum every single day after that. We're gonna keep posting and see if we can create a following and spread the word of agriculture more.
Once we started our social media journey, you know, one of the first companies that we partnered with was Enduraplas. We don't take a partnership lightly and we don't just partner with anyone. We only want to partner with companies that hold themselves to the same standards that we do. And that's one of the things that really jumped out to us about Enduraplas was they're made right here in Texas. You know, they're employing lots of Texans down there at their plant, getting everything built and assembled. Great customer service. We were able to just reach out with them if we've got anything we need. And just they have the same integrity, the same mindset that we do about only using quality products that are going to last a long time.
We really do our research and make sure it's a company that, you know, is got the same goals that we have.
One thing that's super important to us is having a piece of equipment that's you're not having to work on all the time, that when it's time to go to work, I want it to be like us. I want it to be ready to go. And that's one of the things that we really like about our sprayer is that, you know, when we stick it in and we plug it in and we're ready to go, it's ready to work. The second video we made, at the end of it, I said, y'all keep ranching, and it just kind of took on a life of its own. But now to me, it's more a way of life. It's like no matter what obstacle you're faced with, at the end of the day, we just got to keep ranching. We got to keep moving.
Not everybody's a rancher, but it still resonates with our entire audience, even though they're not all ranchers, because they still get it, that it's just keep doing what you're doing, keep doing better every day, and just keep on going.
Farming and ranching is a very hard lifestyle. It's very rewarding, and I don't think any of us would swap for it or trade for it, but it takes a special person and a special desire to want to produce that, you know, that not just anybody can step out there and do.